A few years ago, building a full-stack website meant endless hours of setup, configuring servers, writing backend code, debugging APIs, and managing deployments. It was complicated, time-consuming, and honestly not very fun. But today, everything has changed. Thanks to AI-powered development tools, we've reached a point where a single prompt can create an entire production-ready web application, complete with authentication, database, and deployment, all automatically. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how that works. We'll use InsForge, one of the most advanced AI-driven backend platforms, to create and deploy a complete full-stack website, from design to deployment, without touching a single line of backend code. So if you've ever dreamed of building powerful, professional websites the easy way, this is where your journey begins. Let's dive in. So guys, here we are on the InsForge official website, and this platform is one of the most powerful new tools for AI-driven backend development. InsForge is not your typical backend provider. It's built from the ground up to work with AI coding agents. Instead of manually setting up databases, authentication, or APIs, you simply describe what you want, and your AI assistant, whether you're using Cursor, Claude, Codex, or other tools, communicates directly with InsForge through MCP to configure everything automatically. It handles all the heavy lifting, creating your database schema, deploying endpoints, managing authentication, and even linking your front-end app to the backend, all through structured API calls that the AI makes for you. Essentially, InsForge acts as the backend brain for AI developers. It translates natural language prompts into real backend infrastructure, secure, scalable, and production-ready, without you writing a single line of backend code. This is what makes it perfect for modern AI-assisted workflows. You focus on design, logic, and creativity, while InsForge ensures that your backend is rock-solid, live, and connected to your app in real time. So now first, open the first link down below in the description box and create your InsForge account. Once you're in your dashboard, you'll need to create an organization. In my case, I already have one, so go ahead and open yours. Next, we'll start by creating a new project. Here, let's give our project a name. I'm going to call mine Gitness. After that, simply select your preferred region, and then click the Create Project button. Now that our project is created, the next step is to connect InsForge MCP to our IDE or AI coding tool. By connecting your InsForge project to your AI agent, you're essentially upgrading your workflow, turning your regular AI website builder into a full-stack development powerhouse. Once connected, your AI assistant can handle everything automatically, from setting up the database and authentication to creating APIs and deploying your backend without you ever needing to configure anything manually inside InsForge. Here on the InsForge dashboard, you'll notice two options to get started. You can install InsForge through your IDE's terminal or by using the VS Code extension. However, for the best integration and performance, it's recommended to use your IDE directly. In my case, I'll be using Cursor, but you can use any supported AI tool such as Claude Code, Codex, or Windsurf. The process is very similar for all of them. So I'll go ahead and click the Add to Cursor button. This automatically launches Cursor and opens the Tools and MCP panel in the settings. You'll notice that everything is already prepared. The API key has been added automatically, and all we need to do now is click the Install button. After a few seconds, the MCP server finishes installing and our setup is complete. Once the installation is done, head back to your InsForge dashboard. Here we have a second step to take, which is running this prompt with our agent to make sure that our IDE is fully connected to our InsForge project. Simply copy the verification prompt and paste it into your AI agent. Next, just choose the model you want. I've set mine to Opus 4.6 and make sure it's running in agent mode. Once everything looks good, all we need to do is hit the send button and wait for it to finish the task. Now, what's happening here is that your AI agent is communicating directly with InsForge through MCP, verifying the connection and making sure everything is synced perfectly between your IDE and your backend project. This process only takes a few seconds, and once it's done, your AI is ready to start building full-stack applications that connect seamlessly to InsForge. So we now can have a full database for the website that we're about to make. From authentication to database, storage, functions, real-time events, and even model gateways and AI integrations, everything is ready for us to use. Now, just to show you how powerful and easy this process is, I'm going to create a full-stack online gaming store. We'll build both the front end and back end of our website using only a single detailed prompt. I've also shared a link to this prompt down below in the description box so you can use it too. The prompt says, create a 4-page futuristic gaming store demo called Gitness using Next.js 14 outer, Tailwind CSS, Framer Motion, and JavaScript TypeScript. Integrate InsForge MCP to automatically generate and connect the backend. I've also added a 3D embed code in the prompt to integrate a 3D spline model into our website. To do this, simply go to spline.design and create an account. Once you're logged in, navigate to the left sidebar and open the community section. Here, you'll find tons of 3D models created by other users. You can explore, choose one you like, remix it, customize it, and integrate it into your website using its embed code. For our gaming website, I'm going to use this 3D model, and I've also left a link to it down below in the description box. Once you open it in the Spline editor, go to the top right corner and click on the Export option. Then, under the Public URL tab, you'll see an embed code section. This is the exact code I've added to our main prompt, which you can see highlighted in blue. That's all we need to do to integrate a 3D model. The AI agent will handle the rest automatically. In the rest of the prompt, I've added a few more details about the backend setup and the overall website design that I want to achieve. Now, I'll go ahead and copy this entire prompt, navigate back to Cursor, open a new chat, paste the prompt in, and hit the send button. Great, now the AI will start analyzing our prompt and begin the creation process. In just a few moments, it'll start generating the structure for both the front end and back end of our gaming store. As you can see here, the AI has automatically created a to-do list for building our full-stack Gitness app step by step. It starts by reading the InsForge setup instructions and then downloading the Next.js template to set up the project structure. Next, it creates the database tables for users, products, cart items, and orders, and then seeds 10 sample products. After that, it sets up authentication, creates a storage bucket for product images, and then builds the global layout, including the header, footer, and overall theme. The AI will then build the homepage with our Spline 3D hero, followed by the store, deals, and about pages. It also creates all main components like the cart modal, product card, and hero section, before finally connecting the front end to the back end and completing final testing and polish. Now all I need to do is wait for a few minutes for it to complete its task. And finally, it's done generating. As you can see here, it says build succeeded with 0 errors. All pages and routes compiled successfully. Let me start the dev server to make sure everything runs. And there we have it. This is our home page. I think it looks really cool. The 3D model is running smoothly in the background, and the overall design looks amazing. Also, don't forget that you can adjust or update anything on either the front end or back end of your website anytime you want. For example, if I want to remove this paragraph from my hero section, all I need to do is type a simple suitable prompt and hit the send button. After a few seconds, the AI applies the exact changes directly to our app. Okay, now let's take a quick look at the other pages of our website. We have the store page, where all our products are displayed in a glowing, futuristic grid. Each product shows its image, name, price, and a sign-in button to add it to the cart. Next is the deals page. It features a glowing countdown timer for limited time offers and highlights discounted products in a clean, animated layout. And finally, we have the About page, which introduces our brand and showcases some quick stats like total gamers, number of products, ratings, presented in a sleek, modern style. So our front end is looking good and complete. But how about our back end? To make sure everything was set up correctly by InsForge, let's try creating an account on our platform. I'll select this Sign In button. Since we don't have an account yet, I'll go ahead and sign up. I'll enter my email, set a password, and then hit the Sign Up button. Okay, now it says that a verification code has been sent to my email address. So I'll copy that code, paste it right here, and continue. And there we go. Our account was created successfully. After logging in, you'll notice 2 new icons appear at the top right corner of the website. The first one is the cart icon, where users can view and manage the products they've added to their shopping cart. And right next to it, we have the user profile icon. From here, users can access their profile details, log out, or manage their account settings. And just like that, our authentication system and user account management are fully functional. all set up automatically through InsForge without writing a single line of backend code. And now if I head back to InsForge and open the tables section, you can see that the AI has automatically generated all the essential tables for our website. We have the products table showing all our listed items, the cart items table, where I've already added one entry, and the orders and order items tables, which are currently empty since no purchases have been made yet. Everything here is perfectly synchronized with our website's backend, showing that InsForge handled all the setup for us seamlessly. Now, when it comes to authentication, InsForge gives you a few customization options. For instance, you can disable email verification if you'd like users to create their accounts faster, a great option during development or testing. Next, let's open the database section. Here, you'll find the SQL editor, which allows you to run custom queries directly inside InsForge. This is incredibly powerful because it lets you modify or inspect your backend without leaving the platform. Below that, in the storage section, you'll notice a folder named Product Images. Right now it's empty, but once we start adding or updating product images on our website, they'll automatically be uploaded and stored right here. Finally, if we move over to the Users section, you'll see our first user, the exact email address I used earlier to sign up. That confirms our authentication system is working perfectly and everything is connected end to end. Now let's switch back to Cursor. For the next step, I'm going to create an admin dashboard for our website. This dashboard will give admin users full control. They'll be able to add, edit, or remove products and manage the platform's content directly from within the app. Before that, though, I'm going to make a quick design adjustment. I'll remove the two call to action buttons from the hero section to give it a cleaner, more cinematic look. Perfect. That looks much better. Now it's time to move forward and add our admin dashboard. To do that, I've also prepared a prompt, which you can access from the link in the description. The prompt says, create a secure admin dashboard for the Gitness project using Next.js 14, app router, Tailwind CSS, Framer Motion, and the existing InsForge backend. The admin dashboard should only be accessible to the admin user with the following email. Obviously, you'll need to replace the email with your own, and you're good to go. So I'll copy this entire prompt, navigate back to Cursor, open a new chat, paste it in, and hit the send button. Then we just wait for the result. And finally, it's done. As you can see, I now have a new label on the header named admin. Let's click on it, and we're taken straight to the admin dashboard. Okay, the layout looks a little off. Right now, it's not sitting correctly under the header. So before testing its functionality, let's fix the design by entering a quick prompt that says, the admin dashboard page should appear below the header. That's it. I hit send and wait a few seconds, and just like that, the AI fixes everything for us automatically. Great. Now, in our admin page, admins can add new products, edit existing ones, or even remove them completely. Let's test it out. Here, I'll pick one product and update its details. I can change the product name, description, price, category, and even its image. To make sure everything works properly, let's upload a new image from my computer and save the changes. Okay, you can see the product has moved to the bottom of the list, and if I navigate to the store page and scroll down, the changes are fully reflected there. The new image and details have updated perfectly. Now let's head back to the admin dashboard and remove a few products. And just like that, they're gone. We now have only 6 products remaining. Any change you make, whether it's adding, editing, or deleting, is handled instantly by your AI agent, and your InsForge project updates in real time. For example, if I go back to the table section in InsForge and open the products table, you can see there are now exactly 6 products left. And if we check the storage section, the new image we uploaded is stored right there. Pretty amazing, right? With just a few simple prompts, we've built a complete dynamic full-stack admin system that's fully automated and perfectly connected end to end. Now, let's say you finalized your app, made it ready for the real world, and you want to take it live. Well, InsForge has got you covered, even in that case. You can deploy your app with just a simple prompt. So I go ahead and say, deploy this application using InsForge MCP. That's it. I hit the send button, and within less than a minute, the deployment is complete. It says, the Next.js app is now live with both environment variables. You can visit this link to see your deployed application. So let's go ahead and open this link in another browser. And there we go. Our project is now live for the world to see. Let me quickly create a new account using a different email just to test it. Once I'm logged in, you can see that as a regular user, I don't even have access to the admin label on the header, exactly as it should be. Everything on our live website looks just as clean, fast, and polished as it did in our development version. And the best part? The information of this new user is instantly updated in our InsForge project as well. We've just built and deployed a fully functional AI-powered full-stack website using InsForge and a few simple prompts. No manual backend setup, no complex configuration, everything was handled automatically by our AI agent. This really shows how powerful and simple modern web development can be with tools like InsForge and Cursor. If you found this tutorial helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more AI web development tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.